Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new XRP video. And right now XRP is not doing that well, but it's not doing that bad either. So we're gonna talk about that. But Bitcoin messed us up a little bit, with the dump a couple of days ago. So that's still lingering around. So we're gonna see how we can actually get over that and move forward towards the upside. Now before we start, thanks everybody for subscribing to the channel and liking the video, because it keeps me motivated doing these videos. Also for you special snowflakes that are always buying the top of the candles, 30-40% candles, and always FOMOing in because you do not know what's good, what's not. Check out down link below to the Patreon. You might find something that's for you down there, because we track a lot of coins, we look what's good, what's not. So there might be some kind of help for you as well. Let's see what's happening with XRP right now. And XRP 3 days ago had a big dump. You remember that after we came up to 1.31, after we broke the trend line, this is a big trend line up here, it goes all the way from the top, this big trend. After we broke this big trend line up here, we said it's gonna be really hard breaking 131, but we have to consolidate up here at the top before we actually break towards the upside. Now that was actually going very nicely on this candle up here. Unfortunately, the next day Bitcoin decides to dump and pull the entire market with it towards the downside, and we dumped as well. Now the good thing about this dump is that we did not go below the 10 moving average, the white line. The white line is very nice, and we did not go below that white line, so that shows some kind of strength. I mean, we did dump all the way down to 1.1, but we closed above the line, which is fairly nice. Also the next day we had a nice recovery, so the price is showing that there is definitely some kind of bullishness to XRP, and people want to buy it and want it to go towards the upside. Unfortunately, Bitcoin was in some kind of a pennant and it dropped down today, so you can see the continuation of this drop towards the downside. We are still looking very nicely. We are still above this very important line here at 1.16. Even though we are going down with the wicks, we are still above the line. So as long as we are above the line, as long as we are above this red line as well, that's the 20 moving average, as long as we are above these lines up here, it looks bullish, and we shouldn't be taking it too hard that we are back inside this triangle up here. Now this triangle, it is painful to be back inside the triangle, but any day now we can just pump right back outside of it, and that's going to be fine. The important thing here is holding the supports, because once you start losing these important supports, and one of the very important supports is this 1.16 line, once you start losing these supports on the downside, once you start losing the moving averages on the downside, that's when things starts looking really bad. But right now it does not look really bad, it just looks like normal dump to the downside. Unfortunately, that's the only thing you can call it right now, normal dump to the downside, because of Bitcoin pulling everything to the downside. Bitcoin is correcting a little bit, it has this pullback, and what's happened with the price, then we are having some kind of a pullback as well. You can see here we went below the 160 line but managed to climb back above it, and you can see right now that we went exactly on the dollar to the 160 line. So you can see here, right over here, how important this line is. Right now going kind of sideways. It's going to be interesting to see if this starts going below down here and drops below the line or not. Whether it drops below the line or not on the 1 hourly time frame, 4 hourly time frame, it's not really important. It's only important what happens on the daily time frame, and if daily time frame closes below down here, or even below the 20 moving average, we might expect I wouldn't say bearishness, but the next day has to be a big pump. The next day has to be a pump up. If we close above 116 right now, the next day doesn't have to be a big pump. It could just be some kind of a slow movement up here before we slowly get back up there. But the difference between closing down here today is that the next day, if you want to keep the bullishness, you have to have a big pump back above the 169 line, because if you close for the second day down here, and for the third day down here, it just shows lack of bullishness, and it's not you don't want to have a lack of bullishness in the market when you want trying to go to the upside. So right now, not much is really happening. We are losing the 10 moving average. We are back inside the triangle. We are holding the 160 line. We are hoping we can hold it for the rest of the day, but how this will play out, we don't know. So we just continue to monitor it and see how this actually develops. But right now definitely some kind of pullback is going on. The most important thing is that right now it's Friday, so you got 2 more days for the weekly close, and the weekly close is all the way down here at 1.1, give or take 1.1. That's the 10 moving average. You don't want to go below that. Technically we don't want to go below this line up here. Where is it? This line at 1 point, what's that? That's, we don't want to close on Sunday below 113. We don't want to close Sunday below 113. As long as we are above 113 on Sunday evening, means on Monday above 113, we are above this level up here. We are above 10 and 20 moving average. Everything looks fine, and we can continue going towards the upside. Unfortunately, these moves on some coins, even XRP, are taking a little bit time. So we just have to keep on looking and see what's going to happen. I'm not very bearish on XRP. I do actually see a lot of bullishness in XRP. I do see that a lot of other people are actually looking on XRP as a bullish coin right now, and it does have a lot of traction going on, but but it needs to get this follow through, right? It needs to get this this momentum kicking in towards the upside, so people can actually see that, FOMO in and push the price towards the upside. So when this follow through and the momentum will start kicking in, it was doing good nicely up here, but unfortunately Bitcoin kind of messed us up a little bit, so we are a little bit back on the schedule. But we'll see as soon as something starts kicking in, we'll start following that. Anyways guys, thanks for watching the video, thanks for stopping by the channel, thanks for hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel, and thanks for checking out the Patreon link below, because it might help you. Anyways guys, see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye bye.